It's 10 o'clock, and we'll go ahead and get this International Bridge Board meeting for June 24th of 2025. Ana, can we do roll call, please? Here.
Bosques.
Here.
Board Member Ruben Niño.
Here.
Board Member Frank Mendoza.
Here.
You have a quorum, Mayor.
At this time, can we stand for the Pledge of Allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Ana, do we have any public comments?
No, sir.
At this time, we'll go with item number 5, it's approval of the minutes. Do what? Does everybody get to review those? Mr. Bosques makes the motion to approve. Second by Mr. Mendoza. Any questions, concerns on the meeting, on the minutes? If not, all in favor? Aye. Okay. Mayor's comments. All I can say is I attended a summit on international bridges in Mexico. It was really, really an eye-opener for me. We kind of illustrated the needs of our second international bridge. We're not there yet. We didn't specify anything other than what the next steps that we're taking. We're still proceeding on the route. We're still, identifying anything that we have to identify to get to the next level. But it was an eye-opener because not only is the city of Del Rio, but you got, McAllen, Brownsville, Donna, Elsa, Laredo, El Paso, Eagle Pass. Eagle Pass is going into 2 international bridges, not only Puente Verde, but the Kikapus. They're also establishing their own bridge. So, like I said, it was an eye-opener. I can't say anything, but we are continuing with the vision. We don't have anything current or anything to address other than we're still processing a lot of, ins and outs of how we're going to get to the next level. Now we're going to go with monthly reports from Jose. Oh, do you all gentlemen want to say anything? I'm sorry. No? I'll go ahead and proceed with item B, monthly reports done by Jose Castillo.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Morning, ladies and gentlemen. Board, please turn to page 9. This will be the vehicle crossing analysis. For the month of May, autos saw a decrease of 2,330 vehicles. Commercial trucks saw a decrease of 348 vehicles. Please go to page 10. This will be the National Bridge monthly total bank deposits. For the month of May, total crossing income was at $582,334.90. Prepaid in-house, $64,504. Web payments, $129,956. Wire transfers, $6,055. And a total bank deposit for the month of May at $782,849.90. Please go to page 12. This will be the monthly traffic report. Excuse me. Cars and pickups for the month of May saw a decrease of 1.51%. Commercial traffic saw a decrease of 5.51%. Bikes saw an increase of 19.63%. And pedestrian traffic saw an increase of 19.08%. Please go to page 13. This will be the superintendent's operations report. May 1, commercial traffic stopped at 2 p.m. due to a Labor Day holiday in Mexico. May 5, commercial traffic stops at 2 p.m. due to Cinco de Mayo holiday in Mexico. Also on May 5th, approximately 6:40 p.m., a male subject approached the toll plaza and asked for water. Subject was not feeling well and asked if the collector could help him. Toll collector calls the ambulance, which arrived at 6:55 p.m., and subject was taken to the hospital. May 6, toll collectors reported issues with tag readers on all 4 lanes around 4 o'clock p.m. I called Mr. Shaver from eTransit. Mr. Shaver had Joe Rivera and myself troubleshoot in the computer room with their guidance, and the problem was resolved by 7 p.m. May 9th, excuse me, U.S. Customs checking southbound traffic, 9:30 a.m. to 12 p.m., no traffic issues. Also on the 9th, bridge staff reported that the bridge by pole number 30 on the southbound sidewalk, a trim of the concrete edge was broken. A work order was submitted to the facilities department to inspect it. May 15th, Mr. Luis Mireles from a project manager and maintenance staff facilities arrived at 9 a.m. to check on that broken trim of the concrete previously reported by bridge staff on the bridge. Facility staff advised they would be able to fix the problem, but would not be able to start until the following week. May 20th, Spectrum technician arrived at 8:50 a.m. to begin checking the current connection, as a future upgrade will be scheduled to be installed at the Toll Plaza building. Installation will take a few days. May 23rd, approximately 1 a.m., bridge security reported an accident on the bridge. U.S. Customs responds. U.S. Customs called Del Rio PD Department. No injuries were reported and no damage to city property. May 26th, paper-filled box was on fire on the bridge by the vehicle turnaround area. U.S. Customs extinguished the fire. No damage to bridge. No injuries reported. May 27th, multi-agency operation, U.S. Border Patrol, U.S. Customs, and military personnel checking southbound traffic at the bridge. Minor traffic issues. May 28th, multi-agency operation continued checking southbound traffic. Also, a high-ranking U.S. Customs agent from Washington, D.C. visited the port of entry and the Del Rio International Bridge Toll Plaza. The visitor was checking overall operations the task force was conducting. And finally, on May 29th, bridge security guards reported pole lights 3, 64, 65 not operating. Mr. Mike Flores from the traffic department was called to check the lights and found a short on the wires. Valverde Electric Company was called in to repair it. That's all I got.
Any questions for Joe? I see that people are walking more now
Yes, sir.
than taking their cars across.
Yes, sir.
Hey, and how's the traffic now that the dam has been shut down for a couple of weeks now?
I'm noticing that it's varying, because normally when we have a lot heavy traffic at 3:30 with school being out, sometimes there's traffic, sometimes there isn't. It's varying right now. So I can't really say it's every single day. For example, on Friday, this last Friday, normally there'd be a lot of traffic. I actually went to Mexico right afterwards, and there was no traffic whatsoever going to Mexico.
I also see the bikes are increased.
Now, coming back, as Joe was mentioning, coming back, yes, I've noticed there's a big line coming back pretty much all day.
Every day.
Yeah. Every day, I'm sorry.
I've been getting calls in regards to how we're going to handle, Mr. Chavez, or maybe you guys, Joe's, when we pave the actual bridge entry.
We had a preliminary meeting last week, and we have another meeting scheduled for Friday the 27th, I believe, which is going to include facilities, Mr. Luis Mireles and stuff, Mr. What's his name,
U.S. Customs and,
Well,
and the counterpart
yeah.
of Mexico, and Mendoza Engineering.
So it's going to be U.S. Customs, the counterparts, the engineering, the gentleman, also the company that's going to be doing the paving. We're going to be doing a follow-up meeting on the 27th at 9 o'clock over at the bridge.
Are they going to be working during the day or night? Or?
That's going to be determined, but I know Greg Velasquez, that was his name. He was mentioning that it would be probably better to do it at midnight, during the night, to avoid any traffic issues. But again, that's going to be decided this coming meeting, coming up on the 27th.
Oh, so you're all going to have a sit down with the Mexican side and our side to
They're coming over.
coordinate
just like they did on the
everything,
preliminary.
so.
Yes, sir, just like they did on the preliminary.
Okay. Any questions from the dais? Not? Thank you, Joes.
Yes, sir.
Next item be reserved for future construction. Mr. Chavez?
Yes, thank you, Mayor, Bridge Board members. On page 16, you'll find the report for Bridge Fund reserves for future improvement constructions. Balances as of May 31st, 2025. The Bridge Fund reserve, under the Bridge Fund, the amount is $1,777,697.63. The Bridge Fund 5% reserve is at $2,867,845.73. Under the General Fund reserve, balance is $1,418,010.33 for a total of $6,063,553.69.
Any questions for Mr. Chavez? No? Go ahead and go with updates on the Second International Bridge, Mr. Chavez.
Yes, Mayor, other than the mayor's comments regarding his trip, there's no change from the previous update. the consultant continues to work on the environmental phase of the project.
Thank you. Any questions for Mr. Chavez on that? No?
Yeah, I got one.
Go ahead, sir.
When are we gonna have a deadline or something about the bridge? Location?
That's still,
Get close to your mic.
Yeah, when are we gonna know anything about the next location of the bridge?
yeah, if you recall, in a previous update, the environmental is going to play a big part in that, and once that's complete,
And do
there'll
we
be-
have a deadline when it's gonna be completed?
At this point, the difficulty is trying to get permission from the landowners to go in there and continue their work. Right now, it's a moving target.
Thank you, sir.
Nino, any questions? No questions. Mr. Mendoza? That it, Mr. Mendoza?
Yes, thank you.
Next item, set up July 2024 meeting.
Mayor, it'll be July 22nd at 10 a.m.
July 22nd.
July 22nd.
Hopefully by then, we should have our new member. Everybody's all right with those dates?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. It is